No like too
coming
much
soon.
today.
There's no coming soon or anything yet, so
That's
people are
true.
they're just gonna get the notifications now. So you gotta fill a little time to get the seats filled.
Yeah.
And Steph, you said you did some sort of social?
No, not yet. I was about to.
Damn, that
Oh.
takes it all down. I don't want to take it all down.
But it's fine because now I could actually say the live now and not in
It's
between
true.
the
Yep.
streaming soon and live now. So now it's just live now.
You can definitely do that.
Live now on
Damn.
Twitch.
I'm forgetting how I had my setup here. I think I was hiding this over here. Yeah, and then I think I was doing this. It's gonna take me a little to get my rhythms down.
So that's what it looks like when I'm like scrambling to get stuff ready.
Yeah, you just keep like looking in every other direction than us.
Yeah. Let's see this and pop it. Pop it. There you go. Oh yeah.
Is there somewhere in here that would tell me how many are watching in the stats?
You'd have to
one.
you have to do it from the from the chat thing. There's a little ellipses button you could press that says, people in chat. Like you go off of that or
users in chat.
But the page counter that we the viewer counter that we have in Stream Elements should help. Oh,
I'm hiding that.
Oh, well.
Because watching two different videos of us is distracting. And it's delayed.
Also fair.
Oh, that's why I put it off to the on another.
Yeah, I put it off
screen.
onto my right side.
Yeah.
And then I have
It's
my
just there
chat
to look
covering
at but not focus on.
No, I put my chat window in front of it.
Well, maybe I'm just my attention span is just short enough where it's fine for me.
Well, we have no viewers right now.
You don't mind watching yourself on the Discord now and also on the stream 5 seconds ago.
Oh, I see myself 3 times. There's Discord, then there's the stream, and then there's my OBS.
Oh. Yeah, with this I don't have the stream up.
Hey Beck, how you doing?
Hey Beck.
I went to CVS earlier and they already had their 50% off Easter sale. So I was looking at what candy they had, and they had the that late night cravings jelly beans by Branches.
Rocks.
Brax. That's what I said last time. That's exactly
you sure did. You sure did say it last time.
Brax. Like Brax. Okay, Brax. Brax on. Okay. Anyways,
yep. Knew that was coming.
Yeah, so
Brax on racks.
So they have that. So I bought it, and then I'm going to portion out the different jelly beans to try, and then I'm gonna give you Leland's and Anthony's when I see you, and then I'm gonna send Jordan's in the mail so we could try these together.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a horchata one. Remember, there's a ground beef one or taco flavored jelly bean.
Oh yeah, there was that
Yeah,
picture.
those. That's what we're trying.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was on the 50% off shelf, and I was like, "This isn't even Easter candy. I'll take it." And then I got their freaking Reese's eggs that just look like little balls of...
Charlie.
Hey, what's up, Charlie?
Hi.
How you doing?
Right on.
Taco flavored kisses for my bin.
You know what? I was gonna say, Easter candy is comparatively the most bullshit candy of the holidays.
Is what you cut out?
The most bullshit candy of the holidays. The least interesting and appetizing of all candies.
Yeah, you don't care for Cadbury eggs, do you?
I like a Cadbury egg. Cadbury eggs, the only thing that I actually even look forward to. And really when it comes down to, I'm a caramel Cadbury guy. So I'm just eating more chocolate and caramel. Not even like the sugar goo that's in a normal one. So what am I really missing if I don't get it? Yeah, the sugar goo. I'm sorry.
No,
What do you call the yolk inside?
You remember when they started saying that? People were vaguely upset because it wasn't yellow.
I had to stop myself from saying so many bad things. What was this?
Yellow yolk?
Saying stuff.
I did as well, but I've never. I look, to be honest, Anthony, I've never thought about it as anything is what it is. You are correct. It is sugar goo. I just have never said those words together, so that's all.
So when it comes down to it, a caramel Cadbury is
Sugar
just
juice.
another Milky Way or whatever. It's just caramel and chocolate. Yep. It's not special. Easter candy. Your Peeps bullshit. Your jelly beans.
I don't like Peeps. Remember?
Oh yeah, Peeps.
That's how we found out. That's how I found out I needed my gallbladder taken out. That was the last fucking straw. But I couldn't think of what flavor that was. I just remember it was. Was that what it was?
Or like, was it springtime?
It was like a special special Peep. That's what I meant to say. It was a special Peep,
Yeah, it was
like this new flavor that we had to try,
Wait a minute.
and it was just too much.
No, it was Peep flavored Oreos. That
yes.
Yes.
Peep flavored Oreos. Because I would never eat a Peep. I don't like Peeps.
It was too much.
The long-time listeners will remember the episode after that when Steph had the whole gallbladder emergency room story to tell.
It was terrible. Fucking terrible.
Yeah. But like what's there to like look forward to with
Ooh, I like Cadbury eggs.
We established.
I like those.
I thought that's why you brought it up to begin with.
Yeah.
Remember sugar goo.
Yes.
And these I like robin eggs. They're just Whoppers.
Yeah, those are just Whoppers, all right.
Okay, see, now I think that's what I thought I bought. Whoppers? And I did not.
Oh.
What I bought were Whopper eggs, and these aren't good.
Yeah,
but there's something about her little robin eggs. They're better than these. Yeah. I can't explain it. It's the same stupid thing.
Still Whopper, but it's something about it saying robin eggs that just make it.
On the whole conversation, I will make the difference. I mean, if someone's got to put a rule down, I'll make a difference. There's a difference between a Whopper, which you get all year, and a robin's egg, which is essentially the same, different shape, because other things like the Reese's egg, that's not a regular Reese's. That's
but it's amazing.
Yes.
I love it. I don't know why it tastes different. Because, like, you're correct. Fundamentally, it's the same, but it's not.
It's not. The ratio's different. That can make all the difference in the world. I want to hit up Charlie real quick. You're for the Peeps. I have known several people who specifically enjoy the Peeps a little stale, and I'm wondering if you're one of them.
I know people like that.
Yeah. The same with
what is happening?
Oh, somebody knows how to use the special keys in chat.
I was like, did we just get a techno spell put on us?
Did you just activate the Winter Soldier?
Jackie is summoning demons in our chat.
I was like, oh shit, things about to
Charlie
get
loves
real
to
up
steal
in this
Peeps.
bitch.
Do you purposely like, okay, it's time to eat these, so you open it and then you just leave it open and then you go back to it later?
Time to wait.
You poke holes in the bag and then wait a couple days. That's the method that I've heard from more than one person.
Are they just better that way, or?
I have eaten them. I hate them both the same. It doesn't matter whether they are a little tougher or a little softer. It's
I don't hate them, but I also don't like them. Like if it's there one has been
try it, right?
Like if one is presented to me, I'm like, all right, I'll eat you. And then I eat you and I go, yeah, this is why I don't eat you. It's like, all right.
It's the weirdest thing because I like marshmallows, just like a marshmallow that get a nice s'more, but make that a
marshmallow.
Yeah, but make it a Peep and just fuck that Peep, man. I don't.
Marshmallow candy didn't even like taste the same to me.
There's two types of Peeps I don't fuck with: the candy and the wrapper.
Oh.
Anyway,
I just want to say candy wrapper. That's all.
Oh, Monday's trying to get us to do a peep eating contest.
Oh,
That's
God.
not
I'm
gonna go
in.
well.
I'm in.
Leland
No,
wins.
But I don't
He
care.
wins. That's it.
Leland wins. We're not.
Yay,
fighting
Yay!
for
I
that.
finally won something.
It's like
Listen-
you win by like one more because everyone tapped out at the one. You just eat one more and you win.
You know,
Like Chubby
it's not even
Bunny.
about eating. It's not even about eating the peep.
Yeah.
It's just an eating contest.
I would like to do an eating contest once in my life. Just once.
Are we? What would we do it here? What would we eat here that we would do an eating contest? Popcorn?
What's
Ooh,
a
the ice
what's
cream
a
one.
classic? What's a classic LORC food?
Well, I
Ice
mean,
cream.
Oreos.
That we
if you want to be a very like a nice callback, we just do fruit.
I love fruit.
you know what?
the Fruit
Oreos?
Olympics.
Yes, Steph, that was okay. Just Anthony, continue.
Oreos. I think if there was a classic callback,
Ooh, chips.
what about chips?
A chip eating contest. I love
You-
chips.
There it is. Oreos have been a consistent thing because we were, especially when we were all here, we were real hard on the different goofy Oreos. So if we were
Yes.
to do a contest, I think whatever preferred Oreo, consistent stuffing among all of us, that would be the one.
Remember, we learned the packaging for Oreos was to put the why it has that what was it? The center part of the Oreo packages, because there's rows of 3. The center one is supposed to have salsa.
It's a long walk,
Or
Steph.
salsa. Because I didn't know how to phrase it.
Because you're trying to
That's
describe
good.
a
You're not a-
picture.
You're
Yeah.
not allowed to talk for the next minute.
Aw.
Anthony,
You
mute
brought
her.
that salsa Oreo bullshit back up.
I'm not gonna
Longer
lie,
walk than Frodo
everybody-
took. You didn't even make it the minute. You really just can't do it.
I know.
Why are you still?
You, man. No, we're gonna talk. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I was really curious, and I kind of wanted to try the Oreo with salsa just to see how that would go. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna taste terrible,
No,
but like, I
well,
just want to try
Mm-mm.
it
Mm.
to just try
You,
it.
you
Are you-
become
are
my
you about
least
to
favorite
pull it out
person
right
on this
now?
podcast.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
have
I'm out of the
Oreos to try
doghouse.
it.
Like
Shut
you
your
were,
mouth.
you were looking away like you're about to pull out the salsa and the Oreos. Like,
She
My
did. I would
and my
like. She's just
Oreo.
like, oh wait, hold on. Here it is.
Steph,
Give me 1 second. Yes.
Steph, are you only considering this because you saw a picture of it on the internet? Or
I
do
wouldn't go
you
out of my way to fucking
conceivably
try this.
think that this could taste good?
No, I don't think it'll taste good at all.
Neither do I.
Like,
It's
I think
just
it
a
tastes
joke.
really bad.
yeah, yes, it's
Yeah.
just the
But
joke.
I
Just
do
a
want to
joke.
try it.
Somebody-
Queso-filled
somebody
Oreo.
saw-
That's like when people said watermelon with mustard is really good. I still just want to try it.
That I'll try.
Look, I know several people who have tried it, and they have enjoyed it.
Of course you know
So-
people. You live in LA.
Yeah, mustard and watermelon.
All right, fair. Stop taking shots at me.
But I'm like
what?
wondering how the watermelon has to be. Like, you have to have the perfect watermelon, right? Because, like, are you picky with your watermelon? I am. When it starts to have that, like, sandy grit, oh, no, I'm not eating it.
No, I don't
I
like
like
it
that
when it's
stuff.
like that. But you can't tell that from thumping it. You just bite it and you're like,
You-
oh, this
you
ain't a good
bite it
one.
And you're either happy or you're not.
Yeah.
You're upset and you throw it away.
It just takes so long to eat through that first layer of watermelon, though.
It's tough. It's tough. I mean, it's worth it once you get through it.
Oh yeah, it's so sweet and juicy.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the
You
price
guys
you
are
pay.
dumb. just dumb.
Look, I have a friend, a very close friend, who eats kiwis whole, and I have still not recovered.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Skin and all. I know this.
Yep. Straight through the skin.
Steph, why do you do that?
I don't do that. I'm one of those people that cut it in half and then get a spoon and scoop out one half.
Yeah, the grapefruit method.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Charlie's right though. I've seen,
Yeah.
I've seen people do the salt thing.
Oh yeah, I've
Yeah.
done that a
do
lot.
salt with a lot of things. I had salt with orange yesterday, and
Oh,
salt with
yeah.
I think
strawberries
my-
on Saturday.
I think my grandmother does it.
My
How to
dad
make
does that. I'm
something
not down.
delicious unhealthy.
No, I don't like it. No, it's not for me. But if people
I
want
like
to do
the
it,
salt.
go knock yourselves out. you know.
Sure.
Mm,
Just
salt and
don't-
pineapple,
yeah,
fire.
That's yours.
Wait,
like it.
salt on pineapple?
I've never done that.
I've done that.
Why would you? Doesn't
But-
it just ruin the taste of the beautifulness that is the
perfect.
pineapple?
I mean, if it's too sour, I don't know. That sour, salty kind of like.
Well, that's when you just
Balances
put it
out.
in a drink and add more rum, girl.
Well, actually, no. I can understand what she's saying because my favorite pizza topping combination is pepperoni and pineapple with black olives on it. But anyway, because I like the
We're not
juxtaposition.
doing this tonight.
I like the juxtaposition of the saltiness from the pepperoni and the sweetness of the pineapple.
Mhm.
It's delicious.
Mhm. Yeah.
And yes, tahini with fruit. Oh,
Bomb.
there it is.
Bomb.
It's not my
I love
jam.
it.
That's
It's not my jam,
that's
too.
fine. Yeah.
I love it.
But I need everything to just be as sweet as possible.
That's why
Yeah.
Steph's on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even my
Oh,
podcast got to be sweet.
oh, me and Jordan should see ourselves out then.
Yeah, I could just turn my camera off.
You two are the salty that balance it out.
Oh, there you go.
You consider
Steph
me
is-
salty?
Seth is real. Well, if I said just Leland, that means I would have to come up something for you, and I didn't have time to do that or the mental capacity to do it quickly. So I just decided to lump you both together.
Beck
And I
asking
was
the
gonna
real
double
questions.
down- I was going to double down on Steph being sweet to counteract. Yes, Beck's right. Sour would have been the other one, which would have been Jordan.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not-
agree
I'm
with that.
umami.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm more of a salty person, but yeah.
Oh,
that's true.
yes.
Okay, calm the fuck down. We had a wonderful weekend. I don't know why you're being so shitty.
We did have a wonderful weekend.
Like, coming at me and
well-
shit. I bought you
well-
lots of drinks.
Why don't you tell us about this drink-filled weekend?
Oh, it
I
was
mean,
definitely drink filled.
How?
Even Domino's interested in this story.
Yeah, Domino's here for the story now. So this past weekend, Leland and I got to hang out. I drove all the way up to Burbank and got to go to the Magical Kingdom for the first time in
Ooh.
Snap.
3 years. I think we were talking about. It's been quite a while.
That's not as
Yeah,
impressive.
we were at my birthday in I think 2019,
like
I
that.
think maybe.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I drove up Saturday. Spent about 3 hours in traffic to get up there. And had a fantastic weekend. Dude, you were just not gonna be helpful today. There he goes.
Aw.
Now I can focus on you. And among another first, got to hang out with Mark from Not Another Monday podcast.
Yeah.
Shout outs.
Yeah, he's another Valley boy. So we had ourselves a tall boy lunch, we call it.
I love it.
Yeah, because we were both of similar heights. So to make ourselves feel nice and big, we called it a tall boy gathering. But yeah, it was super fun. Hanging out with Mark was a total blast. We got some of the best nachos I've had in a while, as well
Ooh.
as a pretzel
Pretzel.
better than Disney.
Fuck
What do
you.
The Disney one was good.
No, just straight up fuck you.
No, the Disney one was good.
Was that your Bavarian?
That one was better.
What's that one?
Bavarian?
Bavarian?
Is that what it's called? Bavarian?
I'll
pretzel?
give you that they were two different pretzels.
But they're not.
Mm. They totally are. You just don't understand how pretzels are made. But we carry on with yourself.
Leland's about to retroactively slap you.
Leland, educate me, please. Explain to me how these two were different aside from their size.
She said the one was a Bavarian pretzel, the other one was an American
Okay,
pretzel.
so it was right.
They're
Okay.
totally different.
You don't
Yeah.
know
Okay.
shit.
No, I do know shit. I know more shit than you.
Not about these pretzels. They're the same fucking pretzel, you dope.
Not
Um,
one was
Mm-mm,
frozen
mm-mm.
and then reheated.
Anyway, fantastic time hanging out with Mark. A total blast. And hopefully at some point we'll all get to hang out together. Leland and Mark also got to meet since we crashed the House of Secrets and hung out with Leland briefly. Well, he did. I hung out for a while, which is always my jam to hang out in a comic shop as long as I can. Had some other friends swing through, saw SpongeBob. It was a day.
Did you go hard on the dollar section?
I went so baller on that dollar section. Yo, you don't even know. I had like 5 books.
Damn.
They had to cart me away.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Spent 500 cents on that dollar bin.
Okay, Jackie's
But-
casting another spell now.
Ooh. Jackie, can you summon more followers? That'd be real great.
Yes, the Norse god more follower.
I think she just told us we had. I think she just told us we had to wait for Durin's Day to see the sparrow.
But
That's
outside
for
of
like 2
normal-
people, and I'm proud of it.
No, that other person was not on this podcast.
You just mad about the pretzel thing.
I stand by it. I've got.
Is he the one
secure
mad?
in my pretzel decision? You're the one defensive. The cool thing that we also did, we did another escape room, Leland and I.
Ooh.
We did an official South Park themed
Oh wow.
escape room in the Galleria, which is just a big mall.
I feel like my brother would
and-
love that.
And we got out. We did it. We
Oh, I mean,
started out
yeah.
real strong. Suffered near the end, but that don't matter. It's a pass or fail, and we passed.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the 4 of us, as me, Scott, Brian, and Anthony trying to figure it out. It was good. They wrote their own little story. You're like in a kind of roped up in an episode of South Park. Yeah, it was good. We all, I think, figured out our own things, except the big thing, which they had to tell us.
Yeah, I guess we can't talk about what's inside.
No.
Yeah.
Because you give it away.
Yeah.
Let's
there
just
were some
say that
moments-
the guy was
We
real
did it.
chatty. Like, he kept telling us, we are just like, yo, we got it. It's like, we're good.
yes,
Except that one thing.
Clyde the Frog was kind of popping in, and that's what I was calling him, with advice, but it was usually because we were on the right track, we were gonna get it, but we were clearly like too minute. We were looking too closely. And we were like, he's more saving us time, not solving any riddles for us, except for like one where we asked for a hint. We only asked for one hint. He gave it to us, and we all simultaneously rolled our eyes.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fun. And I remain, I think, 4 for 4 on escape rooms of always getting out,
Nice.
which I feel happy about that, because I'm never gonna be like the escape room guy, but I do feel like it's a solid accomplishment. It takes a good amount of teamwork. You need a good group, and I've always been with a good group.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think of myself as being particularly great with puzzles. To me, it's either something that clicks or it doesn't. And I
Yeah.
felt I shined real bright, real early. If maybe you'll agree with me, Leland. But by the end, I'm like, I'm running out of ideas here. I feel I had a couple like bangers right after another, and then very suddenly, like, I don't know how any of this works.
It's usually my goal, like during doing an escape room, to at least solve one thing. Like, I contributed, because otherwise I
Yeah.
feel dumb. Like,
Yeah. But yeah,
Ugh.
I mean, I'd absolutely recommend it if anyone was in the area, or if there's any other ones around. Um, I don't think it would spoil anything, but Scott put a phone number in chat. If you call that number, it will dial the shitty walk.
It dials a shitty walk.
That's hilarious.
It will dial
And
the
you
shitty
can
walk.
talk to him a little bit.
You can talk
He's-
to it. It has some programmed
Yeah.
responses, but it will go back and forth with you. It was part of the deal. You would need to know something specific inside to know what
Yeah.
you're gonna get from the phone call. So again, I don't think it spoils anything, but if you just want to fuck around for a couple minutes, it's
Yeah.
fun. It's pretty
That
fun.
that does sound
Aw.
cool.
Yeah. And one of the best parts is it is an actual Colorado Springs phone number.
Ha.
Oh
I
wow.
thought that was pretty great.
Huh.
Hey Steph, we
Yeah.
drove through there.
We did.
Mm.
We did. I
You look
remember
like
that.
you just broke her brain completely.
'Cause I was just like, was that
I was there.
where the gas station was? Was that
The
No.
only one in America
The
is
gas station
located in
was
Colorado
the
Springs.
a
gas station.
dispensary
The
that I could see?
The gas
Is that the
station
one?
/ dispensary?
Oh, that
It wa-
wasn't the right place.
It,
Oh,
it wasn't a gas station / dispensary. There was just a dispensary right next door to a gas station. Though there was a gas station / dispensary that we did see.
oh,
Like
okay.
how some truck stops have a Arby's or a Subway inside.
Yeah. Yeah, instead
like,
you get
there's, like-
weed.
All right.
I dig it.
Nice.
Get your gas. And...
Smoke I was gonna say comfortably, that's not the word.
Smoke and go.
Responsibly. God,
Look, when I lived in Florida, I was the first few things I remember when I went to
Gas
my
and
first
grass.
liquor store, where is that the liquor stores at the time in Orlando had drive-up windows. That really bothers me still to this day,
oh yeah.
because I was just like, "What
We still have one here
Yeah, that.
are you?
Yeah.
What? There's one in San Diego?
Through. Yeah,
Yep.
that.
in Claremont. There's
Oh.
still one
Claremont.
drive-through convenience store that you could buy alcohol from.
Mhm.
That is okay.
Yeah.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
you
sometimes you
drive
gotta
through
get
the
some
store.
alcohol on the go.
Honestly, it's weird if
Sure.
you don't drive through. Like you can park. It has parking spaces. You can park and go in, but you go in
Yeah.
through a bay door, where
Yeah.
like a car will drive through your store, and
Yeah.
they still have only the one register. So it's
Yeah.
you, the person behind you, and then a fucking truck behind that person.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Hmm.
Yeah,
but then we
but,
went to Disneyland, and Anthony hurt himself.
Oh, you want to skip to that part?
Oh,
What's left?
I was gonna talk about our shoes.
I forgot about our shoes.
Aw.
Yeah,
Shoes.
you were so hyped for your shoes.
Shoes.
Anthony ate shit hard. Yeah, corn paint line.
Oh my God, shoes.
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 Yeah. To kill time before the escape room, we looked around at what was immediately in the area, saw a van store, and
Ooh.
it was Leland's idea. It's like, well, why don't we go in there? Like, it's right next door. Like, we'll be
Yeah.
fine. On the way, we passed the military recruiter, which Leland concernedly asked if we were too old to be drafted, which I confidently said yes, but I don't really know.
No, I
just
asked if
assumed.
we were too old to enlist. You said, and we're also too old to be drafted.
Oh my god.
And then
feel
I said, I
confident.
think my color blindness keeps me out. And then you all were like, nah, they find a way.
Find something for you to do. But yeah, so we went to the vans with no intention of spending a single dollar. Like, Leland and I, we don't wear Vans. Ah, shit. Beck told us we're still old enough to get drafted.
Yeah, we're at the bottom of the list though. When they get to us, shit has gone very, very badly already.
We're bottom of the bucket.
Isn't that just the plot of that one Chris Pratt bomb on Amazon Movies or whatever?
No, not at all.
Oh no, that's not the plot. I watched it. That's not how it works.
I'm not gonna watch
anyway.
it, so I'm gonna believe what I want.
I've never owned a pair of Vans, and me and Anthony,
Yeah.
I'm an Adidas kid. That's all I've ever worn. and I rolled into this fit, and I saw a pair of shoes. I was like, well, I must have those. It's like,
Yo, we both fell in love very quickly.
I didn't
Um,
And
like
with more
them.
than one shoe.
yeah, I was gonna buy a really cool like retro '80s kind of blue pair, and then fucking Scott walks in and goes, "Look, they have a Hawaiian set." I was like, I threw those blue ones faster than you could have. So I was like, "Fuck these blue shoes."
Yeah.
I was like, hand me those red shoes with the flowers." It's like-
Okay, Seth. Next time we hang out, we have to go to a van store and beat them.
but
I
Anthony
mean,
got the
us-
where
most
are my
on.
Vans? I like my
I do
Vans.
I have a coupon. I can use it to get those blue shoes.
Oh,
I
coupons.
Coupons are
mean,
good.
Anthony found the most Anthony as fuck shoes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
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 If you're a follower of mine on my social medias at Spooky the 13th, you'll see just some of the most beautiful shoes that I'm just barely squeezing my foot into. So I don't
He
I don't
was
wear
hell bent
Vans.
determined to get those shoes.
Yeah, like I was really on the fence. Yes, Jackie, they are some vampire ass Vans.
Yeah.
Check out my Instagram. Um yeah, like
At
I need shoes at Spooky the 13th. I need a new pair of sneakers. The Adidas that I have are faded and worn out. And I've been trying to find shell toes. Those are the shoes I want to have.
Mm.
But
Oh yeah.
shell toes are not popular, so the ones that are out there are super expensive, and I don't want to spend like $100 on sneakers.
That's fair.
I'm not there yet. I, I'm not judging those who do, Jordan, but it's
What?
not for
What's going
me.
on?
So I've got a
Juicy and the
curiosity.
Banshees.
It's that solid. So yeah,
This motherfucker.
I'm keeping an open mind. I'm looking around and I see these black shoes with red velvet
Yeah, the
like
velvet part.
inner
was like, oof.
bodies, and
Mhm.
that velvet has then a kind of fleur, what's that French thing?
Fleur de lis.
Fleur de lis,
Filigree.
Fleur de lis.
Filigree.
fleur de
kind
lis,
of.
or filigree. Yeah, which one are you going
Yeah.
for?
No, the fleur de lis thing.
Okay.
Kind of imprinted into
It has
that.
a pattern.
It has a pattern in the red. So I got super hot for them. I look inside. It says size 8. I'm like, fuck. So I ask, hey, do you have these in like a 9, 9.5? Because with Adidas, that's typically where I fall between a 9, 9.5.
Yeah.
My foot's a little wide, so my shoes always got a little extra room at the end, but they're not squishing my toe beans together.
Yeah.
Comes back, no, that's our last shoe. That one right there. Now,
Hmm.
this is honestly kind of like the exact shoe I'm always looking for. Like
Oh, that's cool.
non-traditional leather, like even the black is nubuck. It's not even like a normal leather.
Yeah.
It's got like just the gorgeous color of red, the print, all of that. If I want shit like this, usually I gotta spend well over $100, and like customize it or like whatever. So I put the 8 on, and it is pretty much exactly my footprint. So like
Yeah.
I'm standing there while Leland's getting hot over Hawaiian shoes. I'm like, man, could this go badly for me if I buy these? Like, does like my foot swell? Is it uncomfortable? Like, do I end up with just a shoe trophy that I never wear? Which still remains to be seen. I didn't
You can
know.
return them.
Can I though?
I
I'm
see them.
really-
I see them
Yeah.
I'm
online.
really in love with these shoes, to be completely honest.
Well, then no,
The-
you have to fuck them.
These are them, right?
No, that's not.
Dang
them.
it. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I see now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Close. Those look good too. I didn't know, like, because Vans not a shoe I had. Their soles are real hard. Vans wearers, like, what do y'all do with
They're-
that? Do you
They're
you
hella
just,
thick.
Skateboarders.
yeah, but like, do
Yeah.
you just always put in an insole? Is that just like standard practice, or do you just deal with a hard ass sole?
Oh, I just always have insoles
Oh,
personally
I've never had a problem
because
with it.
my ankles
Yeah.
is fucked.
Yeah, I like doing insoles regardless, but now that
Yeah.
the shoe is like literally the size of my foot, I'm like, man, like there's not a lot of room to give here.
So like wearing Chucks.
Yeah.
And in my Chucks, I put insoles in them.
Oh, I've never put insoles in shoes unless the bottom's like real fucked up. Then
It's a nice
I'll put
time,
them in.
Steph. I recommend it. I like
Yeah.
a strong arch, so like I'm always putting insoles in.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
So the both of us, honestly, we found our soulmates in that store.
That's awesome.
We found
When you
perfect
find the
shoes.
shoe that you want and it's the shoe that you've really been wanting,
Yeah.
and it just like that's your shoe, yeah, you
Mm.
must grab it.
And shit like that is not common. They don't make shoes for spooky kids like me. So wisely, I did not wear them the next day to
Mhm.
Disneyland to do
Yeah.
the 10-12 hour walking around. All right, so I fucked my knee up. That's the lead of the Disney story, I think.
Freeze frame.
Let me explain, because some people in chat already know. Some people may have seen it on my social media, where I decided to censor the gore. We are 6 of us in the Disney group. Me and Leland, Scott, Shane, and then Jess and
Julian.
yeah, Justin, Julian. So we're all in like a 3-row, like a forerunner or something. I got the little legs, so I'm in the back. Usually, this means you have to crawl over the middle seat to get out. I'm getting out, and my foot gets caught in the seat belt as I'm exiting.
Oof.
Oh no.
That foot doesn't hit the ground before my knee does. I
Ooh.
fall out of the fucking car, crack my knee like an egg, and Leland, is it just absolutely Anthony? I roll to my feet and present, waiting for the score of the judges.
Mm-hmm. And that guy in the car next to you was like, "Brah, did you just fall?" No, he said, "Brah, did you just eat shit?" And you were like,
Yeah.
"Yep, sure did."
Yeah.
Man.
I did a front flip. It's one of those moments where
This is
exactly
at
what
10
you're
a.m.
thinking.
This is the start
Oh
of the
no.
Disney
This
day.
is in the
We have
parking
not.
lot.
We're in the parking lot. We have 12 hours of walking ahead of us.
Yeah. I have the distinct memory as I'm falling, I hit my knee first, and my brain immediately focuses that I hit on the patella. I'm like, that's bad.
Oh no.
That could be bad.
Yeah.
And so I'm falling forward, and just like those thoughts that do not have words, they are just immediate reactions. Back out there with the sniper rifle. I yucked my knee. For some reason, I just had the thought, roll with it. Just keep rolling and go to your feet. It's unnecessary. I could have just fallen like a regular person, taken a moment, and then got up.
But you live the parkour life.
Yeah, I live that parkour life, and I just have to be the center of attention, I guess. So yeah, I roll over my shoulder, over my back, and then back up to my feet, which immediately standing after hitting my knee, also maybe not the wisest thing, because I hadn't assessed what my problems were yet. All in all, not bad. My knee is fine. Injured, yes.
Okay.
Uncomfortable all day, yes. Swollen, yes.
Oh
But
God.
not dislocated, not broken. Like I'm regularly walking right now. My biggest problem right now, which was a big problem then, um, today's fashion just don't account for swollen kneecaps, and I I really kind of rosied up my kneecap, so I've just got like exposed skin, and my pants are constantly kind of like gently rubbing and caressing me,
Hmm.
reminding
Oh.
me of my earlier failures. Um, so that is where honestly most of the pain of the day came from, was just
The
walking
rubbing.
and like my pants, the jeans rubbing against it,
Yeah.
um,
Ugh.
steps anytime like the steps of kind of pushing off with that knee. I If there's a
You
handrail, I was using that.
in hindsight, it doesn't matter now. But if you had said something, we could have gone to the Disney first aid, and they would have given you a big Band-Aid.
Yeah.
That wasn't really, I mean, yeah, all right, I guess that would have helped some. Also, I didn't know that until like 4 o'clock.
Mm, mm.
Fair enough.
Oh, that it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you should have just been walking with the gangster lean.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, I had a strut to me as I toured the magical kingdom.
I mean, by the
back and
third or
forth.
fourth drink, we all had that strut.
Yes, we did. I've never been buzzed in Disney, and that was a dawning on me. Like, this is
No, go to any theme park event, whatever. Just get drunk.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It's fun.
Yeah.
it's- it was weird. Honest, not fond of it. Not fond of it.
Oh, that makes
Um,
sense because
Oh.
you have to feel in control, right?
Yeah, I have control issues over stuff like that.
Yeah.
So with so
I had a
many
good
people
time.
around me,
Didn't give a fuck.
Saw the picture, yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
if you're on
the
you're on
picture
that
where Rovi
Discord-
had the best comment. What Rovi said, I look like like someone who just shot down your dream script. Like, no,
Yeah.
it's shit. It's like,
Um,
all right, he's not wrong.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that was
we
somewhere around 2, 3. Yeah, it's like 2 p.m.
what for lunch?
Day
that picture's
drinking.
taken around
Day
2 p.m.
drinking all
Or-
the time.
4 o'clock when our reservations were.
I thought our reservations was at like 1:50.
No sir.
Oh,
I've heard about people doing that back. People went to like they'll go to Disneyland, but they'll like take edibles before they go, and I was just like,
Yo, porque no los
Hmm.
dos, right?
I've done
Hmm.
that too. It's also an experience,
okay.
especially when the mouse starts talking. You're like, ooh.
I just.
Ma'am,
I
are you
can't do
okay?
it.
I'm fine.
It's okay. At
I'm
least one
fine.
person should be like clear-headed in the group.
Oh yeah.
We
yeah,
had
of
it
course.
was look. There was 4 people drinking and 2 clear heads. We were fine.
Look.
Oh,
All I'm
okay.
saying
That
is
was gonna happen.
during the LORC Vegas trip, someone has to be more clear-headed. It's
Ooh, we
not
gotta
going to be
bring
me.
We got to bring somebody else then.
You just said you can't stand me not in control, and then you're just like, oh, we gotta bring someone else then.
But it's
But
Vegas,
it's
baby.
Vegas.
Rules are different.
The Vegas trip, I imagine like the crowds that we deal with are only like in between,
Yeah.
like in transition from one thing that we're doing to the other.
Dude, I'm down. Exactly.
Cruising around Disney all day, where like just the people are always around me. I just kept having the thoughts of like, all right, we got a buzz going. Let's just keep focused. Let's be cool. Let's we got this leg. It's not working right. We don't want to fall. We're gonna drink more. We're not stopping, but let's make sure we don't go too far because we really don't want to make an ass of ourselves at Disney.
But look, the drink dulls the pain.
Let's move on to we rode Rise of the Resistance.
We did.
How was that?
Um,
Yep. It's good.
Very, very good. I enjoyed it a bunch. I like the immersion of it. Like, I could spend all day in Batu, honestly. Like, and left to my own devices, I just absolutely would. I would just go between the Falcon to Rise of Resistance, and like hang in the cantina. I don't need anything else. I'll zip to Tomorrowland for a Star Tours breather, and then I'm just gonna come right back. I love all of that so much. Like, I don't even think about the other rides nearly
Yeah.
as much.
Mhm.
That said, I think Smuggler's Run is better.
I had
We
fun with it, but I didn't know what to do.
Steph, you kind of blew me away. When you rode Rise of the Resistance, you're like you messaged us right away, and you said like, "Oh my god, I'm crying."
Yeah, it was a fun experience. I was just like,
Jeez.
I don't even watch Star Wars.
Steph,
You
redline,
haven't
redline.
seen all the Star Wars,
Oh, sorry.
and you're like,
Yeah.
"I'm emotionally moved by this ride." And
Yeah,
like,
something
after
about
going
it was
through
like, oh wow.
after going through it, like there's not like a strong emotional thread through the story of that ride. So I'm like really confused as to
Look,
why you felt so much, other than
Steph-
just being Steph.
Steph
don't
is an
know.
empathy sponge. She's like like one of those dogs that you take with you, emotional support animals. That's what Steph is. But she's a person, and she soaks in everything and projects it outward.
This is true. It's just interesting when I don't feel shit. Like if I watch a whole show and I don't cry once, I'm just like, Yeah, I was
the
pissed.
show sucks.
Yeah, that must be.
that was me in the ultimatum. I did not feel bad for any of those people on there. I was like, that's your own damn fault. That was on you. If he cheated, that was on you. You put him in that spot.
I remember I asked my brother if he was
Mm-mm.
watching The Ultimatum. He's like, that trashy show that's on Netflix for that dating stuff? Hell yeah, I watched it. I watched the whole thing.
Fucking Niall. He's funny.
Leland,
Go
what'd you
on.
think of Rise?
I liked it.
Did it make you feel sick? I think that's what I was worried about.
No, I didn't feel sick. I did. The that quick jump up made me
Yeah.
feel more than the quick jump
God.
down. Like the
Yeah.
quick jump down, I knew was coming. Because I've watched the ride through enough times.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was a fine ride. I had no real issues with it.
Mhm.
I don't know. I liked it. I don't know what more I'd want. I guess being that it's forced into the final trilogy was kind of like a meh. There's moments in it that are really good. Like I like when the lightsaber came through the ceiling and then the
That
up and
was
down.
very cool.
And I really
Yeah.
dug the AT-AT room. I thought that was really cool, but
Yes.
I was like, all right, I think if I ride it a couple more times, I might have more of an affinity for it.
Then are you currently like a Smuggler's Run over Rise of Resistance as well?
No, Smuggler's Run is fine. It's a video game that I waited 30, 40 minutes to play, and sometimes you don't get to play it. Honestly, I really like Spider-Man. After talking bad shit about it for 6 months, this is gonna be stupid. I had such a fucking good time playing Spider-Man. I don't know. I had a good
just
time
realized-
fucking playing Spider-Man.
You had a hopper, right? That's how you drink. Are you allowed to bring the alcohol to the main park or no?
No.
Okay, so it's
No.
only you only go to the one. That's the one thing I haven't experienced. I haven't gone to California Adventure yet.
Yeah, we were
The
lucky.
Avengers campus is fine. It's like 85 to 80% there. It's missing something, but I don't know what it's missing. I mean, another ride is probably what it's missing.
Mhm.
But the Spider-Man ride is very tiring, but I had a good time enjoying. You do this and
Yeah.
you catch, you got webs and you catch things. I had a good time with it.
Yo.
It's stupid. Don't get me wrong. It's dumb as fuck, but I
No,
had a
right.
real good time and laughing my ass off at it. So,
I
wanna
I had
go
no
for that.
idea what the ride was.
Yeah.
Like I don't watch like videos of like these tours and whatnot. I just knew there's a Spider-Man ride. So you got my money. I'm in. What am I not gonna do it? I'm fucking. So while we're there, they're like, oh, it really, wears your arms out. I'm like, oh, is it like one of the like the Buzz Lightyear or something where like you're shooting stuff or whatever? They're
Mhm.
like, yeah, but there's no like gun or anything. You move your arms. I'm like, what?
Hmm.
There's a camera on you clearly that is watching your movements,
Yeah.
and you have to throw your arms out, and that shoots web at the screen to interact with it. So for what is brief 2 minutes, you are just doing this.
Well,
What a good workout.
constantly.
yeah. I'm glad someone found a use for the Xbox Connect.
I mean,
Finally,
I got
that is
tired of
finally
doing
getting its
this
day.
because, and maybe Anthony can agree with me because we're fucking Spider-Man people. We're like, we have to do it the right way. You can't
Oh
just.
yeah.
But by the end of it, I just got tired. I started Doc Stranging that shit. I was just like, ooh, I was getting like, and it was still working. It didn't care. You could have just been like,
I don't know. Maybe it just needs to see the thrust of motion.
I don't know. I got a kick out of it.
What did you
I mean,
actually- I never asked what your score was.
it went away too quickly.
Oh.
It's there the whole time.
No, I didn't look down. I was too busy trying to beat Shane and Scott.
How do you know if you were gonna beat them if you didn't look at your score?
I don't know. I was still. That's my point. Is I don't know if I did.
I think
I
maybe
believe
you
you
did. I think you did, and you just
Yeah,
turned
Scott also gave up after one screen, so I knew I beat him.
Oh,
It is super hard to aim, and also like it doesn't really
That's interesting.
explain like
I don't know. I hit all the
what to do.
spider bots I was tagging for.
Like you're in the spider buggy and they kind of move you around the Avengers campus where you're trying to capture like rogue spider bots. So you're like they're just an infestation. You're going crazy.
Yeah.
And at first I'm like, okay, left, right, left, right, left, right. And I'm trying to see where my webs are going, and it's not like again it's tough because they also arc, they have gravity to them,
Hmm.
so you've got to like figure that out
Yeah.
for the 30 seconds that you were on each screen. I started like lining up my hands so I could like aim at a single point on the screen,
Not a bad plan.
which it did help. My first couple screens I was like after that I was like at 50 grand, and then the last screen I got another 50 grand on that screen alone, which was like everything is coming.
Oh God.
That's what she said.
Yeah. So yeah, I was just covered in webs, just like she was. But like I also get what Shane and some others were talking about. You do it once and like you get it. You don't have to do it again.
Yeah.
That said, I probably will. I'll probably do it every time I go there. But it's a brief ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too quick.
Yeah, that would be really my only complaint. Is
Yeah.
it's so small, and like all of Avengers Campus is so small. Like, what do you tell them? Like, knock down Radiator Springs? I mean,
Oh
yeah,
no, they
do
already
it,
have
but-
the area set up for the next ride.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like that's allotted for that. What is the next ride? Do
Yeah.
you know what the theme
Yeah,
of it is?
at this time it's supposed to be a Quinjet virtual Star Tours kind of
Mm.
thing. I think you know that building where all the superheroes stand up on top of it.
Yeah.
That's going to be your, I think the entrance building, and they're going to build behind it to the side of it, and probably down and up and all sorts of stuff. So,
Right on. Beck,
but
the
all
campus-
that being said, oh, go ahead.
Well, Beck asked if the campus was for Ant-Man. Oh wait, no, I think you're just making jokes.
I mean,
I
we
now
saw
recognize
Ant-Man.
the parentheses, yeah. Yeah, the you know what? Pim Particle fucking little
Ooh.
restaurant. Some good drinks in there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like it's like you can call it like Pin's Laboratory or something.
Yeah, Pim's Laboratory. Yeah, they got the honey fizz is my favorite.
Ooh, what's
Got a
in
little
that?
I want
frozen
to
stick of honey.
go.
We will go.
I want to go.
What was in that?
all
lady?
that in
It's not worth
hindsight.
it to just go one side, right? You got to get the hopper.
Yeah,
Because
you can do one or just not go to
Yeah,
the
but
other.
it
It's up
ain't
to you.
worth it,
One
right?
per day. But if you're only
okay.
going one day, like get the hopper.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
Um,
I want to go.
Anyway, so we'll end this story with the highlight of the day, I think, for everybody. So we get done with fucking Haunted Mansion, which we have not done in, well, me and Anthony haven't done it in
Few
years.
years. Yeah.
That
And
hasn't
every
been
time
that.
Icon,
It's well, because my birthday's in October, and we go in
Yeah,
October, and
that's
we're
usually
forced
when
to
we
do
go.
that stupid Nightmare Before Christmas overlay. So, like, I haven't seen the actual Haunted Mansion in like maybe a
long
good
while.
5-6 years. So I was just like, fuck yeah. So finally I got to see the Haunted Mansion. It was great. I was excited. Half the shit wasn't working that day. It was having a bad day, but I still enjoyed it. We get done. We're standing outside and Shane looks at me and goes, look, Splash Mountain's only 15 minutes.
Ooh.
No.
And so we decide, okay, let's do Splash Mountain. Jess and Julian go, we'll meet you at the exit. We're going to go get beignets. Okay. They
Oh.
made a better choice than I think the four of us did. But so we got there and the marching, we walked on. There was no 15-minute wait. Literally, we walked right on because after the fireworks, everyone decided to leave Disney. So it was like everything at that
9:30 at
after
night?
9 was 15-minute waits for almost everything. So we knocked out like 6
Oh.
rides in like an hour at the
Nice.
end there.
Well,
But
there you go.
so we're on fucking Splash Mountain, and you know they're supposed to be doing that Princess and the Frog switch over at one point, which has suddenly slowly been taken offline. There's not a lot being said about it no more. It's almost as if they don't want to pay for the new technology. So Splash Mountain was closed down recently and given all new animatronics. So who knows if that Princess and the Frog thing is actually ever going to happen now? Because that would cost money, and new Bob's cheap as fuck. So
Oh, no.
we're sitting there, and the marching order on the boat is Shane's in the front, Anthony's second, I'm third, Scott's fourth, and the two ever randos got the good seats in the back. I have not been on Splash Mountain in probably a good 10 years, and now I remember why I don't get on Splash Mountain. The first, we were doing good up until a point, and we were just kind of like, you know, we all prepared ourselves. Like
Okay.
Anthony put on his jacket, he zipped it up. Shane put his phone in the plastic bag. I put all our stuff inside my, you know, rain slicker jacket thing. We're all kind of prepared just in case we get a little damp.
Mhm.
That's not what happened. A tidal wave happened.
God, you got soaked.
Oh, Shane was head to toe soaked. Like there
Yeah.
was not a dry portion of that poor kid's head. Anthony was smart. He lifted up his feet, so his feet
was
didn't
gonna
get
ask
very
that.
bad, but all his like what'd you say, like nipples down, wet except for feet?
No, all my pants, like down to
Oh.
my ankles, were wet, and my jacket, like the front of my my hoodie was damp, but that meant my shirt underneath was still pretty dry. So I opened it back up. That's a lot of surface stuff, but wet jeans became an issue on my knee again. It progressively just got easier. I I know to wedge my feet up into the sides,
Yeah.
Yeah, that you
and
gotta do that thing.
that typically saves me. Yeah, there's one first dip, and I think Shane said like, "Oh, like this is the one that's like actually kind of bad," and it's like
He
maybe
was right.
halfway into the ride. I mean, he wasn't wrong, but it got worse.
I mean,
It
I
did get
lifted up
worse.
my feet every time, but that tidal wave at the second one, it didn't matter.
yeah, you
They
can't-
just hit
yeah.
my feet.
Yeah.
At that point, I
Yeah.
just put my feet down because I was like, well, I'm wet now.
Yeah.
Like it don't matter.
Yeah.
I am from nipples down soaked to the point when we got actually, you know, the less, you know, you know where there was the less water? The final drop did not have that much water. Because
for
at that
you.
point, they're like, nah, we already fucked you over. So who cares?
Not for you, but
No. Well,
it-
not
no,
for
it
me.
was-
Yeah. Shane,
yeah, not
that's
for you.
his problem.
there was a delay to it. Like we're halfway through the ride. We go through that first dip. Like we are wet, and it's like, ah, fuck. Like we've made some poor decisions in life at this point, but like life will continue to go on. And then we go down the big drop. And being in second, I see like the water go up and the log push it upwards and forwards. And for a second, I'm like, oh, good. It's gonna like splash on the nose and kind of dissipate off. Like, sure, we would get like some water, but I did not expect a second bump to then dip under that wave. And that is when I lose sight of Shane for just a moment.
If you
This
have the
is
picture on your
too low.
phone, send it to Jordan so he can put it up in the stream.
Oh,
yeah,
Anthony's hosting. He could just do it.
Oh, whatever.
Oh yeah, I guess I could.
But the
You
um,
talk while I figure this out.
Scott, you got damp? Maybe
He heard of water.
yeah. he'll pop up here in the chat. He didn't even get damp. This motherfucker was fine. He got off. Was like, I'm good.
Where were you seated?
He was
on the ride?
fourth.
He was
Oh,
fourth.
he was fourth.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
When I have done this ride in the past, I typically have sat in the final seat, knowing that that's the good place to sit.
Yeah.
And these two motherfucking randos took my seat. Also, I shielded him, so that also happened. When we got outside with hot beignets waiting for us, which was lovely, I took off my shoes and wrung out my socks.
Yeah,
There was a puddle. Everyone you can attend to it. It happened. Like, this isn't a joke. I actually was like, no, let's see. And Jess was so sweet. She's like, we'll buy you some socks. It's like, no, it's not about the socks. They're just going to go in wet shoes.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna go in wet shoes, and you're gonna
like-
just
It's just going to be miserable more than it already is. But we went on Thunder Mountain right after that. And honestly, it dried a lot of that out real quick.
I mean,
There
it
you
took
go.
the edge off, sure.
Yeah. We rode that new
It was like
new snow.
at the end of the night, right?
Oh yeah, this was like the last
Yeah,
hour.
it's
Because if
dark.
that was the first shit you did,
cooled
walking
off.
around in like wet clothes.
But that's how you dry.
No, not necessarily. Because if there's damp areas that don't get dry, they rub and
Yeah,
they get
that's true.
raw.
That's true.
Yeah,
And
like
That's
his
true.
knee.
Fucked.
Yeah.
Like you're
Yeah.
fucked for the rest of the day.
Yeah, things go.
Terrible.
No, when we got back to my place and Anthony
Yeah.
he changed and he pulled up his pant leg and I was like, oh, you okay? Like,
Oh, no.
and then we rode that new Snow White ride, which I'm good if I never ride that again. So,
What kind of ride was it? Just like one of those like story time
They just-
rides, or was it a
it-
ride?
yeah, it's a Fantasyland ride that they just redid. It used to be Snow White's Scary Adventures. Now it's like Snow White's happy ending or some shit.
Oh, I think I've
They got
gone
rid of
then.
all this. They got rid of all the scary shit. It's all just kind of like Snow White running around with a bunch of men, like, "Ooh, look at me!" It was awful. I didn't like it. I was just like, I was just like, I don't need this. I'm good.
Do they still have that hell ride? The one
Yes,
where
we
you go to
rode
hell?
that. Yeah.
Mr. Toad's
Yeah.
Wild
I remember
Ride.
that.
Yeah, we always have to
Mr.
ride Mr.
Toad's Wild
Toad's.
Ride.
You always got to go to
It
hell.
was.
Yeah.
I put the photo of us on Splash Mountain in the chat, or not. Well, I mean in the
That-
chat, but also on screen, so everyone can see us.
Are
go
you
on that
doing
thing.
the Spider-Man thing?
I mean,
Yes.
he's wearing the Spider-Man
okay.
jacket, so I feel like he has to. He's legally obligated
Aw.
to do the Spider-Man
I
thing.
had to. Yeah, Disney told me in
I love
line,
it.
hey, if you're gonna wear that, you got to do the Spider-Man thing.
Scott looks so relaxed.
It's another day at the
Yeah,
office for
Scott
Scott.
goes into the
Like,
back.
It's just like, yep, I'm on a ride going over a mountain. Yep.
and then
No,
Leland, it looks like your
fun.
eyes are closed and you're like trying to like hunch down a
Oh,
little
no, let me preface. I hate drops and I hate this ride. This is like-
Yeah, you
it's
look
nothing
like
but
you're
misery
like
for me.
getting yourself like
No, I am prepared. I am
You're prepared.
holding Anthony with my legs, like he's being hugged with my
Yeah.
legs because I'm like I don't know where else to go.
I love
his
it.
knees are in my kidneys.
Yeah,
Like this is how this whole thing happens.
Aw.
We go to Haunted Mansion, like collectively, like one of our top favorite rides. We get out, and Shane, I put it all on Shane. He's like, "Oh look, we're all still high on fun." We're like, "Whatever, Disney."
Yeah.
And there's not a
Aw.
moment to reconsider because there is no line. We just keep going through. We're like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is gonna be fun. Remember how racist this used to be? And it's too late once we're sit down. Like once the log is moving, there's nothing that can save us at that point. And we just have to cross our fingers and hope for the best.
Oh.
But those motherfuckers filled extra water in it that day because I
Yeah, dude.
have never, and every time
No,
I've ever
never.
ridden that ride, been so drenched, seen so much water come out of it.
I know.
Oh,
The
I
Scott
don't
makes
know.
a point. The Scott says he'll do it again. You know what? I probably would too. But I'm now more prepared.
you know, honestly, I feel like if Steph and I were there, we'd be those idiots in front of you.
Oh,
yeah, we would.
It's gonna be-
I would probably be first.
Yeah,
go.
Steph up front. Steph up front. I would like to put Jordan in second since I've already like I at this point I want to
Yeah.
just keep putting myself back farther.
Oh, I'm just going to the back.
Yeah, so likely I see the progression of like Steph, Jordan, Anthony, Leland, Scott, fifth. You know what? No, Steph, Jordan, Beck, Anthony,
Yeah.
Leland,
There you
Scott.
go.
Beck wants to go with us. Beck is absolutely
Yes.
welcome. That's good. That's the order.
Now,
Yeah.
you know what? Now, when I usually do Thunder Mountain, I like the back side. I like I like it in the back. I like to go in the back of all the roller coasters because I like that whip feeling you get, like
Oh,
when it goes over the hill. You
Yeah.
go,
whipped.
"Woo," you know.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that. We didn't get that option. We were the first two at the front of the
Oh, God.
train. That is a whole new experience that I very much enjoyed because you think you're going to hit every single thing that's coming at you because by the
Mhm.
time you're in the back, you're like, oh, I've seen we're not going to hit that. You don't
Yeah.
know that in the front. Also, Anthony made a very weird statement that I thought was very funny is that when we put the lap bar down, because I am a larger person, the lap bar has to
That
stop
next
with
to each
me.
other.
He is a skinny person.
So he has like,
The lap bar does
oh,
not. He was like, I'm gonna fly out of this. I was like, well,
I about left the ground a couple times.
I was like, you're not gonna fly out, but you're gonna catch some air.
yeah,
It's
you're
like-
gonna. Mm.
Yep. Yep.
Overall,
All
a
very
good weekend and a good time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Come on, camera.
Yeah, it was super fun. I'm really grateful. One that like Leland invited me. Jess and Julian facilitated the whole thing, and they were super awesome. We mentioned them back
Aw.
at Halloween time. We did that cemetery lane with them, so I certainly want to give them props.
I mean,
for
let's
being
preference.
the
We were
coolest.
when you don't pay to get into Disney is so much better.
I wasn't gonna mention that part, but yeah,
Yeah, we got
Leland
free
knows some
tickets,
pretty
so,
cool people.
Oh, that's
yeah,
nice.
no, yeah. When you don't pay, it's much better.
I mean, everything's better when it's free. Like,
No,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I looked at it
course,
this
but-
way. That's why we had such. That's why we went big at lunch because we're like, well, we didn't spend $250 to get in, so we can
Yeah.
have a nice lunch.
Yeah.
Because there was some of like when we went, it was like when I went last year, I just remember like, okay, you account how much your ticket was. And then after that it's like, oh, what do we want to eat for lunch? Chicken tenders
Burgers.
for $17? And now do you want popcorn? Just have pop. I don't eat popcorn there, to be honest. I'll get a pretzel, but I'm not a popcorn person at the theme parks. Are you?
I
I'm a-
like popcorn.
I'm a popcorn theater
Usually
person.
Usually I barely eat anything because it was so expensive to get
Oh.
in. Yeah, like usually I'm like, let's share every single thing that we buy,
Yeah.
and we'll space all the food far apart.
You know,
Has it
and we
changed
don't go
where-
to the fancy ass restaurants.
Yeah, has it changed where you're not doing that whole app thing anymore? Like, are things just readily available to buy now, or?
Yes and no. You can wait if you'd like to, but we did the app for most things, and it was a little quicker.
Oh,
But you
okay.
do not have to do that for the Rise anymore. You can't. We just stood in line. That's what they do
Yeah.
now.
Okay, yeah, because
Yeah.
like, I remember
was less
going
than
one
an
time
hour.
and it was like at like 7 in the morning, we decided what we wanted for lunch that day, and it was just like, what if I don't want that? Like 7 rides in, and I'm just like, I don't want this anymore. But it was
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, it's a
It
little
worked
more
out.
loosey goosey than it has been the
Okay.
last couple of years. They're
Okay,
they're
cool,
getting
cool.
it looks like they're getting a little bit of their shit together.
More lax.
So yeah,
Did they have to make you
Um,
wear masks? No, right? It's
no,
all
it's
over,
Orange
right?
County.
No.
Oh,
But
it's all
Orange
over.
County did remember Steph. Orange County didn't have a pandemic.
Oh yeah, I forgot. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
20-25% of people.
Oh, I think you're being generous. I was thinking more
Oh,
like
okay.
10.
Because like,
But I
was
will
looking for
admit
them.
though, I never once felt bad. No one gave me a bad look. No one said anything to us.
Oh,
No
okay,
one. I mean,
cool.
there was other people wearing them too, so we weren't the only ones.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
when I came home to San Diego last month, I went into the grocery store. I felt bad. Like the people in there made me feel like I was the one with the problem walking around in it.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
Disneyland, I was like, I don't give a fuck. Also, I mean, maybe the drinks probably helped a bit, but like, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I didn't feel ostracized by wearing it.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Yeah.
yeah. We only saw one Let's Go Brandon t-shirt the whole day, so that was good.
That's always good. Yeah.
I
If
mean,
it's
which is weird
just
because I'm
one.
like, don't you guys hate Disney? Why are you here?
Mm.
No, they don't.
It's just like,
Well, okay, they do on the internet, but
Everybody
sure,
hates
yes,
it.
my point. Yeah. They'll say everything on the internet, but they're like, but I'm still gonna go and give them my money.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You showed them.
yeah.
Fight night alive. Okay. So Scott picked number 58. Anthony
the
Jordan,
List
get ready.
ridiculous. Let's do it.
If you were a truck driver, what would
Okay.
your truck driver call sign be?
Oh, Daddy Fat Sacks.
Why?
Now, do you have to kill Big Boy to get it, or is that why you're a trucker? Because that way you can't get caught, like you're constantly moving.
It's
don't
most
understand
reasons
that.
it's just like that. Well, okay, so I got to Daddy Fat Sacks because one, yes, Big Boy from Outcast, nickname is Daddy Fat Sacks. But one, I've always wanted to be called Daddy, but not in a sexual way. And I don't have children, so how else would someone call me Daddy?
There's ways.
I mean, do you want us to call you
and then
Daddy?
there's Fat Sacks because everyone knows that truck drivers make a lot of money.
Do not.
They do not.
Yo, you're
they
watching
do.
John Oliver lately?
Yeah. No, I saw that. It's so bad. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Grizz Geek?
It was actually a very sad episode, but very informative.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
watching it going like, oh no.
Also, fuck FedEx. Like,
I was like,
Oh.
oh, the good times of Smokey and the Bandit are gone.
Long over. No more riding giant big rigs with monkeys.
Hmm. I don't know.
I don't know, like spooky, but I feel like there should be some variation.
I don't know, guys. I think I have the perfect ones. You gotta use that as a template for your names as well.
Wait, so
Spooky
this is
Fat
just gonna be
Sacks.
like plastered over the side of the truck, or
No,
No,
it's your call
it's-
sign.
Or
It's written in calligraphy under your door, like under your
Oh.
window.
yeah.
It's like you have the radio.
Is
You're like,
it?
On the CB radio.
you're like breaker 19. This is Daddy Fat Sacks coming in live.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, Steph, yours is Little Otter.
The otter truck. The otter truck. The otter truck.
Steph, you
I
know
bought
how
otter stickers on Amazon last night on a whim. I was like, all these stickers need to be mine, so I bought them. They're coming tomorrow.
Steph, you know.
Oh yeah, Scott's right. It's Lil Otter, not Little. My bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Little.
Steph, you know how in Top Gun Tom Cruise is called Maverick? That's his call sign. His name. So just to give you an idea of what we mean by call signs.
Professional nickname.
Yeah, like that one black dude's like called Payback. Then there's Iceman. It's like their nickname, but it's
Wizard.
their call sign. Yeah.
Yeah, the Iceman Paul
Goose.
Wall.
Yep. The Iceman
Yep.
Paul Wall.
Mhm.
When he smiles, people think he has a disco ball.
His mouth shines like a disco ball. That's what he said.
And he could be Maverick's wingman anytime.
Yep.
No, remember, Steph, you ever see that movie Joyride with Paul Walker?
No,
Paul
I
Walker?
have not. I've been wanting to, but I have not.
Oh, the Candy Cane is the call sign in that one.
Or think about
I never noticed they have these little call signs.
what about in Call of Duty when you have you have Ghost, you have Roach, you have Soap. Like those are the call signs.
I just thought they were saying names.
But like these
But-
aren't their Christian names. Like you know
Yeah.
that, right?
You think there's a grown ass man out here? His actual God given name is Ghost?
I don't know. I'm sure there's a ghost that exists.
Oh no, ghosts do exist. We'll
Oh.
find you.
I mean, not on this podcast.
Not on this podcast. Every time
No,
we,
'cause that's cursed content. That episode will never air.
yeah, you guys will never. We recorded that episode twice, but you guys will never hear it.
Oh no, Anthony, you like spooky cat.
Let's keep
I'm
working. on that.
workshopping.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's perfect. I mean, Jesus, at least I'm trying stuff.
Like,
Whisper Daddy. Like,
Oh, yeah,
shit.
that's what it is. It's Whisper Daddy. Yeah,
Done.
yeah. Breaker 19, you have reached Whisper Daddy. I am on I'm on Interstate 45 heading south.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see what the fuck? Ghost is ranked as the 72,408th most popular given name in the United States.
70,000th.
Yeah, is that not a lot?
Steph.
That is a lot.
Guys, I don't know numbers and shit.
It's
Hold
5
on.
digits.
Yeah, but
Like, it's so big they had to break it up
Oh.
with a comma.
72,408. So
In rankings. So that's like 1 in 70,000. No, that's not even right.
there are 0.01 people named Ghost for every 100,000 Americans.
There you go.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Like,
It's
yes,
usually most often used as a
somebody.
last name.
If your name is
somebody
Ghost,
out there.
like there's no way you are living like a legal lifestyle.
You're not,
Also-
you're not a lawyer.
You're not going to be a goddamn accountant named Ghost, you know?
You're not a Dr. Ghost.
59% of the the ethnicity of the people named Ghost, white. 2% Hispanic, 21% black, 13%
Yes, obviously.
Pacific Islander. Yeah. Interesting, right? I don't know what name I would do.
Bubble Pirate.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I think that's it.
yeah.
Little treasure.
This is the Bubble Pirate riding the I-10 all the way west to the beaches. Floating along these black tar ocean. I don't know. What does CB talk?
This is Bubble Pirate. I'm on my way.
Exactly,
You're
Steph. Yeah.
on my way.
I
Bubble
don't
Pirate,
know
where
what
are
one
you?
mine would be.
Bubble Pirate, come in. This is Daddy Pat Sacks. Bubble Pirate, come in.
Hello, Daddy.
Let's get Leland a good one.
Um,
I think we're pretty solid for the three of us.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Big Papa Pierce.
No.
I mean, it works, but it certainly paints a picture. I think.
A picture I don't want to be painted as.
Yeah.
what about Tiki Mask?
Tiki Daddy? Big Tiki. Big Tiki
Big-
riding the big rig.
Big Tiki.
Big Tiki also implies I am not white, and I would prefer not to take that from.
Oh, you know what?
another
That's
culture.
fair.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, it'd be, I don't want to get out there. They're like, oh, we were expecting like a Samoan dude. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, my name is Leland. It's like-
Big white
it's-
Tiki.
Big
White Tiki.
big and white,
God.
just coming at you.
Oh God.
Then you always follow up. This is not appropriation. I have great respect for your culture.
Yeah, I was like, I actually love everything about the Hawaiian culture to a fault.
In case anyone's wondering. No, Scott, you putting in Sleepy Jedi and Snorlax. I don't think that's a good choice for big rig drivers to put sleepy or tired or anything like that.
Because we already know they are.
The foreman's. I am kind of known as the foreman around the house.
Ooh, the
'Cause-
foreman's a good name.
I get shit done around here. So,
Breaker 19, this is the foreman. Like, see,
the
like,
Tiki foreman. All right.
Bone
Or
Dog.
Bone Dog.
Bone Dog.
Bone Dog is an old joke that I like the foreman.
Fur Beast.
Uh-oh.
Boom.
Aw.
For beast. I think that also implies something else coming out that truck when you get to the Walmart, but
and this time it's accurate.
Oh. You call you little spooky.
Lil Beast?
Little spooky.
Little beastie.
Lil Beastie? That's my furry rap name, Lil Beastie. I do the convention circuits. It's a good gig. Good work if you can find it. Great community. Somebody out there already has it, I'm sure.
Oh, a little bear.
All right, so on the convoy with Whisper Daddy, Daddy Fat Sacks, the Bubble Pirate, and the
Otter
foreman.
Pop.
Otter Pop's good.
Yeah.
That's actually
Aw.
really good.
Just call me Lot. Just call me Lot Lizard, and we'll just move on at this point. Like, it's like
I want to know, what is the one thing that we are carrying cross country?
Black tar heroin. I mean, sorry.
Drugs.
Sodas.
toilet paper. No, you know what? I want to carry wheat.
I want to carry chips and snacks and candy. I'm gonna be a food truck.
Bubble Pirates, carry on food truck. Her quote, I love chips. It is a picture of Steph on the side. We ship it fast.
The back of the freight side just opens up, and it's just a tiny pop-up restaurant inside.
It'll say lunch time, and then I'll be holding a bag of chips.
Wouldn't it be snack time?
Yeah, but crunch time sounds cooler, and it's
Crunch
not
time.
trademarked.
Yeah.
And snack time is?
I'm sure it is by somebody.
I feel like somewhere
By the good
snack
people
time
at
is like
Snack Wells.
somebody. Yeah.
Snackwells.
Oh, snack wells.
I don't even know if that's still a thing.
I'll carry
I
grape
think,
nut.
yeah. They're still in like vending machines, I think, with their little green wrappers, right?
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Grape nuts?
I kind of forgot.
No,
Snack Wells.
Oh.
Snack wells.
Yeah,
The fuck are Snackwells?
They have
like cookies and shit.
yeah, they have like
Oh,
cookies.
really? Yeah.
I think there was like a vanilla frosting one, and it was just like a butter cookie. I
Yeah,
don't
just
know.
a
I thought they were
brand
bomb.
of, like Keebler's a brand, Snack Wells was a brand.
Mm.
I want to be
Oh,
be
okay.
shipping Arizona iced tea because so everyone can still get that for 99 cents. I want to make sure we keep a supply of 99-cent Arizona iced tea.
Ooh, I want to go to a
sex
sex shop. I'm taking porn and nasty across the state lines.
Just stacked up with hustlers. They get delivered to the comic shop, and you take them across country.
I gave Anthony one of them hustlers. Even
Yeah,
he
I got one
blushed. It's so dirty. It's nasty. Mm-mm. It's nasty. There's nasty stuff going on in them things.
Oh.
Yeah, the cut out, like specifically strategically to cut like the dick and balls out of whatever they actually wanted.
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Pretty funny to find.
Aw.
So funny.
I really wish I knew what the story was. If I could just like be a fly on the wall.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
I hope it's just like some dude who's just like, oh no, I'm not gay. Let me get rid of this.
Yeah,
But-
I
but
gotta
now-
cut it out.
But now he has a stack of just pictures of dicks and balls that he has now thrown away. He got rid of the magazines.
That's what I'm
This.
stuck with.
Oh, you weren't supposed to see that.
But like the choice
In a
to drop it
box.
off at the comic shop. Like I want to know. I want to know every decision that led to that moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're convoying the long haul cross country, delivering good times. I think that's what it comes down to.
We got one of everything. You know, we got some iced tea from me. We got some snacks from Steph. Where are you guys hauling again?
He's hauling grape nuts.
We got grape nuts.
And I'm just bringing good
Cereal?
times.
I do. I rekindled my love of grape nuts earlier this month because I'm old.
Man, that box is so heavy. That's how you know it's good.
Dense.
I mean, I didn't honestly
Grape
for
nuts.
years. I've always enjoyed them, but I did not know what they were. And I actually looked on the box the other day. I did not know it was just wheat.
Oh, that's all it
Oh,
is.
that's all it is.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Grape nuts is also Leland's trucker name.
I knew it wasn't grapes, and I knew they weren't nuts. So it's like,
But it could have been.
it could have been.
But why are they
Yeah.
called grape
I
nuts?
want to try
Not a
them.
clue. Maybe because you
Grape
grilled them in
nuts?
wheat. I don't know.
I like shredded wheat.
No, I
A
do.
frosted shredded wheat.
Like
Yeah.
a frosted.
I like a
Yeah.
frosted mini wheats.
Yeah, frosted mini wheats.
Yes.
I like
that's
how
the
they're little cereal pillows,
Yes.
pillows that like soak up the milk, so you just have like this little splash of milk.
And then
And then
they're
nice
not they're
little
not they're
pillow.
not too sweet. They're sweet on one side, which is good. Then you get like the rest of the stuff afterwards. It's like you're sneaking good fiber into your body.
And then there's the brown sugar hidden inside.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's that good sugar.
All right, you
all
want
right.
to start wrapping this shit up?
I
Yeah,
want
let's
cereal.
get out of here, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for the podcast. If you've enjoyed any of this ridiculous conversation, the adventures that we've been on, and the crazy convoy trucker talk that we attempted to do, then check us out. Follow us on our social medias. We are on the Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter. You can find us by searching at LORC Podcast or League of Ridiculous Conversations. That's us. We knocked another one off that list of ridiculousness. So if you want to add topics to the list, feel free to email those ideas, as many as you like. Let's get that list back up to 69. Sweet. And then, onward and farther. They keep wanting 420 on the list. Let's see if we could possibly get there.
Oof.
Email those ideas to lorcpodcast@gmail.com. If you out there in Twitch land watching us live right now, we're here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Maybe you missed the beginning of it. You can listen to this whole thing all over again on all of the podcast places, wherever they are. So are we, if you don't have to pay to get on them. Because
We're a free podcast. You do not have to pay for us.
that's right.
We
No, you
would
also don't
appreciate
have
you
to pay
giving
for
us money, but
That part's coming up. You know what else is also free? Our Discord.
it's
If you
true.
want to hang out with us and get into the chatty conversations, slang and memes back and forth, we got a topic for everything in the Discord. That is free. Reach out to us on one of those social medias, that email. We'll send you the link. We'll get you in. We'll all have a good time, guaranteed. We have a great community. We have amazing people in the Discord with us that really, we're just bringing them down. They are fantastic people, every single one of them.
It's true.
And speaking of those great people, hopefully they'll be joining us May 14th for our charity stream.
Yes.
12 hours of us constantly on the air, making the entertainment and raising money for Crohn's and colitis research and a cure. We will be doing a D&D adventure. We will be doing fighting game tournaments. I think we'll close out with like community games, so
Yeah.
everybody will
Yeah.
just be welcome to just join in. I think that's we'll definitely bust out the ones we keep talking about but never do. Jackbox.
Yeah.
So really, we're there to make a good time, bring attention, and we will be spamming the link like a motherfucker. So if nothing else, if you could just help spread the word of that. We're here halfway through April, so by the end of the month, we'll probably start having some graphics and whatnot, bringing attention to the day, date, and link. So if you could share that, that is going to be incredible help for us, because the more people who see it are the more people who we can get to donate, and the more money we can get in total. Help me smash my siblings and just bring in way more money than all of them. That'd be pretty sweet.
Yes.
That'd be kind of cool.
That
Yeah.
would be real fun. Leland, you are a fantastic artist who is pumping out that good shit out on the internet. Where did they see it?
You can find my art on Leland Pierce Art, Instagram and Facebook, and you can I'm now on Twitter at Mild Chuckles. If I get 25 likes, I'll make my first tweet. I'm staying strong at 12 followers.
Hey, that's more than last
Mm-hmm.
week.
Yeah, that's good.
I think I may have lost one, so it might now go be back to 11. I'm not too sure.
Stupid bots.
So follow me at Mild Chuckles, get that 25th one, and then I'll tweet something that Anthony will probably write for me because I don't know what to tweet.
I honestly think you should just straight retweet, no quote retweets, and like things just kind of like get out there a little bit.
Yes.
But no original tweet until you get to 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
Steph, where can they reach you on the internet?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I post shit. Oh, Jordan, where can people find you?
Oh, thanks, Steph. You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear and on Twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear. Actually have the podcast running as a backup, Justin Kizzle. So that's there going right now. My schedule has basically morphed to Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 3 of those are dual streams with LoRC. So like the podcast, Co-op Thursday, and our community day, LRC Gaming on Sundays. And then there's my one day on Friday, which I might be doing an extra one here and there on Saturdays, because if not leaving the house, I could just stream. But we'll see what happens with that.
just sprinkle in a very special episode once in a while.
Yeah. Plus,
It's not mandatory.
yeah. Plus, I'm trying to, you know, I finally got the platinum trophy on PS5 for Elden Ring. So now.
Yay.
Now I feel as though I should go and back and play other games. So I need to get back on my fighting games
on
stuff.
PC.
And on PS4. I'm almost there on PS4 actually.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that Steam Deck, baby. Then I'm gonna do it on PC also. Yeah, man. Oh, that game is just so fun. But I actually played some Guilty Gear Strive today. No, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun being back. I absolutely destroyed some people. That felt great. It felt good. I still got it, baby.
There you
Warmed
go.
up for Evo.
It's true. Evo's in August. I actually need to register for the games I want to play for Evo, but that's coming up in August, so I gotta get it ready. I did beat a child probably.
And they probably cried.
Yeah, allegedly. But
Good.
Man, fuck this game.
hey, that reaction is all on the player. You could get utterly demolished by a player that's better than you, and you have 2 options. You could either be like, fuck this game, I'm never playing again, or you dust yourself off and you just try again, and you just try to learn, try to get better. That's what I did. That's what I encourage on my fighting game streams. Just even if it feels like you've reached like the pinnacle of your ability, just push a little bit harder, keep on trying, and maybe you will surpass it. If not, maybe it's not for you.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jordan is about all the things. Anthony.
And if you'd like to ride my big rig, then find me at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and the Twitter. So until next week, I am Anthony, and in alphabetical order, we are
Daddy Fat Sacks.
The foreman.
The bubble pirate.
and we'll see you next week.
No.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
That's the horn, baby. Meep, meep.
I already stopped my recording.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. Save. 260.
Oh, Steph, we did not talk about Everything Everywhere All at Once at all.
Well,
Oh,
now
we didn't.
can in LORC.
We can in LORC.
Nights.
I loved it.
Oh, dude, movie of the year, 100%.
I loved it a lot. I ugly cried. Like, I ugly girl cried.
Yeah,
Ugly
like
girl cried.
Yeah. Like, like the very like the blubbering cry. Yeah, I had to hold it in. I had to hold it in.
That was such a good movie, man. And,
I liked it.
and it's so hard to describe that movie too.
Yeah, I was telling, because I watched it with my roommate, and like when we were walking back to the car, I was like thinking about it. I was like, I 100% see either you like the movie or you don't like the movie.
Yes.
Like you either love it or you don't. And a lot of the times in the movie, I had to like I'm not high watching this, but some of the shit that's happening, I'm wondering if I imagined that because it was so fucking bizarre.
Is it that like surreal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
There's
on.
a lot of moments where you're just like, wait, this is no, I did see that. I love it. It's so weird, I love it. Like,
Right on.
And
Yeah,
there's like a little detail I want to talk about, but it's kind of a spoiler. So I'm just gonna save it for
Yeah,
after
we'll wait.
thing. But
Question.
dude, yes,
Would you like highly recommend like a theater watch?
Yes.
Or... Okay.
I would highly recommend a theater watch because unfortunately, any theater that's playing it is not going to be a full theater.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Fair.
It is an extremely niche movie.
Yeah.
Like the
Well,
theater.
there's a lot of theaters. Yeah, there was a
Yeah,
lot of
but like
it's playing at a lot of
But
places.
like for the viewing for the time that I went with my entire family, it was like just the four of us, and then like maybe four other people, a couple rows ahead of us, and like one dude in the front row. Like that's it.
Yeah, I
like,
think there was like
it was a largely
20
empty theater.
people.
Front
But
row.
that was also
More-
Easter morning.
There was more
So-
people at Morbius at my showing for Morbius than there were for people for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I'm not surprised. Like Morbius is a blockbuster
Because
film.
it's a comic book
Yeah.
movie, and we have Everything Ever All at Once, which it's a movie that nobody can really describe because it's such
Yeah,
it's such a unique movie. But also,
Yeah.
unfortunately, people see an Asian female lead and they're like, nope.
Like, I'm out. This
Yeah.
isn't for me.
Oh, this is a movie about Asian people. Nope.
I've been seeing James Hong getting a lot of press about the movie. Is he really good, or do you think more like this is like maybe one of his last movies?
It's probably one of his last movies. That man is old.
He is very,
Sure.
very old. The grandpa
Yeah.
Steph.
Oh,
But yeah,
gotcha. Okay.
like he's still very fun in the movie. But he is largely just in a chair the entire time.
Okay. So you
And
get a lot
that
of
wheelchair, I believe that wheelchair is his.
Oh, that's his. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Uh,
Aw.
but-
he is like really old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me look him up.
But I
I'm
will
gonna
say
he's close to 90.
probably there's a ton of scenes though in the movie where you're just like, oh, this was supposed to be Jackie Chan.
Oh, you can
I
still see
thought
some
of
of that.
that.
Yes, there's a lot of scenes where you're like,
Totally
oh,
thought of that. I
this
could see it.
this could have been Jackie Chan. Yeah.
Mm.
Which
Wait,
it would have been like a super amazing if he had a movie starring Jackie Chan and Michelle Yeoh. Like,
Is there
but-
not a movie
but-
that exists where they're both in it?
no, there is like the early 80s, but
Okay.
He's 93 years old. He was born in
Wow.
1929.
holy
Get it,
crap.
dude.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Fucking legend.
Yeah, seriously. Every time he talks though, I just think of, oh, he's the turtle dad in Kung Fu Panda.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
makes sense.
I always hear, oh no, Jack Burton. And then, that's all I ever think
Yeah, I
of.
think Little Trouble is my go-to movie when I think of him.
Yeah.
But I do love him as is. You had the noodle dream.
yeah. Yeah, but was it Jonathan Kwan? Short
Oh,
round from Indiana Jones.
Yeah, we were talking about him last week.
Because it's like He Kui Kwan or Jonathan Kwan, right? Anyway,
I'm
he
working
was
on it.
amazing. He was fantastic. Like he is the emotional heart of that movie.
And
Yeah,
like, he has a
Ki Hugh Kwan.
Ki Hugh Kwan, yeah.
I'm probably saying it really, really wrong, but that's how
That-
that's his name.
That's why I'm just gonna say Jonathan Kwan, just because that's the other name, the American name that he goes by, and I don't want to keep butchering his real name.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think you were about to ask a question, Anthony.
Well, no, I think I was saying that I understand that he hasn't been acting, so like this is a big return. So to see him like come back incredibly strong is fucking rad.
Yeah, he was so good. Everyone was very good in that movie, but
Yeah.
I think he really did, like, again, he was the emotional core of that movie for sure.
Now like the pitch from like the trailers or whatnot is it's like a lot of like multi-dimensional like madness going
Yes.
on. Like is that
Oh,
So
is that like only a small element?
no,
Or
that is that's the main thing.
okay, making sure I'm not getting like misdirected.
it's funny because
Uh,
as you literally said that, I had like as you were saying what you were saying, I remembered some parts in the movie that just made me start laughing, and I was like, it was really funny.
Yeah.
It played with a lot of my emotions. It was a little bit of everything. Like
All at once.
there's like ridiculous, yeah, it was like ridiculous, like oh my god, good belly laughs, and then like oh my god, you're pulling on my heartstrings, like this, oh that hurts, like it's little things, and I'm
Yeah.
just like it's like overall it touches kind of like everything.
yeah.
And that was a really good experience.
Yeah.
I saw
Good
I
time.
saw a tweet that was saying that to the effect, I really enjoy the new genre that Turning Red and everything
Yeah.
everything all at the same time is making, and that's making parents apologize.
Yes,
Mhm.
for their generational trauma
Yeah.
that they imprint onto their children.
I'm
But
assuming that is a hint at the emotional
yes,
core.
that is
Yeah.
yes.
Right on.
The secondary. Well, okay, that'd be the main plot's emotional core.
Yeah.
Mm.
But ooh,
So
I would
how
watch
are, like,
it
the
again.
fight scenes?
The fight scenes were awesome. They were
Yeah, they were good.
They were super
Yeah.
cool.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
It's Michelle Yeoh. It's not like she's not. She knows what the fuck she's
Yes.
doing.
Absolutely, but she's I think 60s, in her 60s.
And you
There's
wouldn't
a
know it.
there's
And
a video on Instagram floating around that
Showground's
I
gotta be
wanted
around
to
the same.
I wanted to send it into our group chat, but because it has like little things of the movie in it, I didn't
Mhm.
want to share it with you guys, so I only sent it to Jordan. But like, they did a lot of little things in the movie to do certain effects, and it's really good.
Yeah.
Right on.
Which
Like-
what that sentence that doesn't make any sense will make sense once you watch the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
just-
59,
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
How old is Jonathan Kwan?
working on it.
Yeah.
Like it's
Let's
not
see.
unreasonable to assume like a fight scene would be a little less intense.
He
Um,
50.
Oh, okay.
Compared to like your normal action stars.
Yeah.
Of like their early 30s to late 20s.
I will say there is a straight up reference to Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon just in the
Oh,
movie.
that's cool.
Yeah. Because I mean, that is the movie that basically introduced Western audiences to Michelle Yeoh. So
That and
Oh, yeah.
Bond, yeah.
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 Is she a Bond girl?
She
Yeah.
is. She is a Bond
She
girl.
is.
What movie?
Tomorrow Never Dies, Pierce Brosnan's second Bond film.
Yeah, okay. I
Oh.
remember when you said that.
She
once you mentioned it, I remember the cover.
she's the best part of the movie because she's a competent spy that don't need his help. He just tags along with her,
Yeah.
and she's always one step ahead of him.
Is that the one with like the ice club and the dude that's got like diamonds?
No,
in
no,
his
that's
eyes?
the-
No, that's
Die Another
Tomorrow
Day.
Never Dies with Die Another Day with fucking Halle
That's the
Berry and shit.
one?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow Never Dies is the magazine or newspaper one, right?
Yeah, it's a newspaper guy
Yeah.
writing today's headlines, tomorrow's news, some nonsense like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't.
It's not one of the better ones,
Yeah.
but I really enjoy it because I like the song and Michelle Yeoh's in it.
And yeah, it's one of the movies that has the worst CGI opening. Like, Wasn't that the one
I would have to look that up.
he's surfing while parachuting?
No, that's Die Another Day.
Was
with
that
Halle
Die Another
Berry,
Day?
so-
Oh, that's just
Yeah.
all not the worst movie. Gotcha.
All the terrible things you're gonna think of, just automatically assume Die Another Day because it's just the worst. Yeah.
Well, right on.
But yes, I highly recommend Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I absolutely want to see it. It's just, do I do the theater? Because it's still something that makes me kind of uncomfortable.
Which fair. That's fair.
That's
No.
fair.
But again, it's also likely that there's no one going to be there.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
the trade.
Yeah.
Like with
Yeah.
with Disney, at least like we were in the open all day,
Yeah.
and like we wore
Yeah.
a mask for like all the time unless we were eating.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah,
I'm-
and you were
I'm-
on that ride.
on Splash Mountain.
We have
You're the
photographic
only one
evidence.
not in a mask. I think it's very funny.
No,
All of us are
I
screaming.
did that
"I know
picture.
We wanted
masks."
to like, oh, Anthony doesn't have his mask on.
I
But
knew
Just
I
I
was
noticed
started
doing
it
thinking
just-
of the wet, so I was just
I
like,
knew
that's
I was
fair.
gonna do that photo. I knew I
Yeah.
was gonna do that picture, so I
Okay.
wanted my whole face.
That's fair. That's fair.
That wasn't a
but,
judgment.
like-
I just thought it was funny.
Yeah. But like being in a theater with recycled air
Yeah.
or something. But yeah, I don't know about you, Leland, but like I'm on like body watch, probably like for the rest of this week, just to like paying attention to every little like cough.
Oh, every little thing just in case you feel fun.
It's allergy season. I've been coughing for 2 weeks. It's just not even a difference to me.
Oh yeah, there's a claim your
Your free COVID
oh,
test.
your
At
free
home
COVID
test.
test. They
Yeah.
did the second round, so go ahead and get that on
In case you haven't heard,
the USPS website.
Yeah.
You have to like
haven't-
put special somewhere. I don't have a
haven't
link,
put-
but
I haven't used my previous ones, and I
I didn't
actually
either,
found
but
an extra couple
yeah.
left at a property.
Oh, there
oh,
you
there
go.
you go.
Yeah, so I got 4 boxes.
It's just good
already.
to have.
Yeah.
Oh,
True.
yeah.
They're just there in case you need it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stack up until a need arises.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'll sign up for 2 more.
Yeah.
I can't have
Yeah,
enough of
but-
those. But I'm also not hoarding them. If someone I know needs one, I'd drop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
right?
no, of course. I mean, like
Yeah.
that's kind of like why you have it. It's like if you have it, it's like, oh hey, I have this. If you
Yeah.
need one, and then it's like,
Anybody
okay,
need it?
cool.
I'll put it in your mailbox, and then you can get
Yeah.
it yourself.
Hey man, you got a test?
Yeah, man, you testing? You testing?
Yo, you got some of that tea?
All right. Let's head out. I'm still broken from the weekend. I'd like to go to bed.
Okay.
All right.
That's fair.
Thank you, everybody, hanging out with us tonight for the podcast for LoRC Nights. You are all amazing people, and we love you dearly. This show is not the same without you. We will be back Thursday. Steph and Jordan have left the forest and moving onward to new adventures. What those adventures are?
Tune in
Jordan?
and find out. We spent 5
Thursday-
hours. 5 hours on last Thursday to beat the forest.
Yeah.
Well, y'all don't do short streams, so at that point, yeah, you just.
Well,
plow
because we
through it.
also figured like it was getting late, but at the same time it was like, okay, do we just finish? Like, do we just stop here
do a
and then
1-hour
start
stream.
the stream
Yeah,
later
yeah.
on, and it's only like 20 minutes, and it's like, oh well, that's all we needed to do.
Yeah.
Shit got dark,
It's super fucking
And-
dark. Yeah.
and yes, we beat the game, but I've been explaining it to people. We beat the game, but we did not see end credits. And that's probably because of the choice we picked.
Yeah.
Because we weren't trying to do the choice where we knew we were
No,
supposed
no.
to.
We made a choice.
We
it was-
made a choice to.
It was either be good people or become a goddamn villain. We chose to be good people.
Yeah. Yeah. So we ended the game, and that was.
Like, it's also one of those games where you can watch the credits from the main menu. So it's like, that's like, the
Okay,
credits
yeah.
aren't the point, you know? But it
Yeah,
is
yeah,
a
yeah.
definitive stopping point.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if you want to watch that, it is
Oof,
still
it's all
currently
there.
on the Twitch. It is. Is that on the YouTube?
It's
yet?
on YouTube too. I think I already exported it. Yeah.
LoRC
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
If
Um,
it's
think
not
I
there,
already
it'll be
exported it.
on YouTube soon.
It'll be there eventually. And
Yeah.
then back again Sunday for Community Game Day, where we get to play a bunch of co-op multiplayer games with the people that we love so much, all of y'all. So if you want to get in on that, get in on our Discord. Once again, thank you so much for being here. You are all the bestest in the world, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
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 Bye, everybody.
Go over here.